Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, I made the video about why I believe Deontay Wilder's next opponent should be Jarrell Washington. It just makes a lot of sense. And Jarrell Washington said before the Warzek fight was scrapped, and after the Warzek fight was scrapped, that that fight should happen. That they will take the fight on short notice. But aside from that, it's funny because we have a lot of experts in the boxing world who find it like it's the craziest concept for them for a fighter, an opponent, to take a title fight for the heavyweight championship of the world on short notice, like it's never happened before. Now, I didn't before. The weeks I want to make. I tried making these kind of videos a couple days ago. The camera was messed up and whatever. But I'm kind of glad that I did it because I reached out to a couple heavyweights that I know. I reached out to Jarrell Miller and Trevor Bryan. I texted them both. I asked them two questions. I said, "Hey, would you fight Deontay Wilder for the title? And is 4 weeks too short of a time period to get ready for the fight?" Now, neither one of them responded, but they have went on other avenues, other social media. Not Trevor Bryan, but Jarrell Miller has went on Instagram multiple times, and he pretty much said that he's ready to fight Deontay Wilder on February 25th. So I'll read you what Jarrell Miller said, and I'll even give you guys a link so you can go check it out for yourself on his Instagram page. It's a picture of Deontay Wilder with a trash can photoshopped around his body and it's a pile of garbage. And Jarrell Miller says, I quote, "Tell that bum to stop digging through the trash looking for an opponent. He only wants to fight rats and cockroaches. Come fight a real warrior, you bum. You overgrown termite, you damn scallywag. You and garbage related because y'all both belong in the trash. I'd rather watch flies pick at crap than watch you fight in Alabama." Dang, he went in. You guys gotta go see it for yourself. He pretty much said that he will fight Deontay Wilder. He's calling him out. So you got Jarrell Miller on one hand calling him out. Jarrell's talked to me many times and told me many times that he would love nothing more than to fight for that heavyweight title. And as you guys know, he talked about the sparring session they had in Alabama, like when Jarrell was first turning pro, and there's still bad blood from that. So I know he would take the fight on short notice, regardless of what shape he's in or not. I think Jarrell would be very keen on fighting for the WBC heavyweight title. Now, aside from Jarrell, you also have Luis Ortiz, King Kong himself, saying that he would love to take the fight February 25th with Deontay Wilder. He said, in regards to that, I quote, "Tell Wilder, hey, I'm here. I'll take the February 25th fight. Let me know and stop wasting the fans' time with these fights." And that's what it is. So you have two top-level heavyweights. You have Jarrell Miller. You have Luis Ortiz. Guys that are notable names, big punchers that would be great fights to make for Wilder, where Wilder wouldn't enjoy ridiculous advantages in height or strength against his opponents. It'd actually be fights worth watching. Now, I do know that Lou DiBella has already came out and said that they're not going to fight Luis Ortiz because of his steroid history, which to me is crazy because we know if anybody's really on game to what goes on in boxing, we know that like the majority of fighters are on some sort of PED, even if they pass drug tests. So, with that being said, it's just crazy, man. I'm very interested to see Wilder fight. I think Jarrell Washington should be that guy. But you have Miller, you have Ortiz. I mean, I'm sure there's other guys out there who like to fight like Wilder. I know Shannon Briggs would love to fight Wilder. He's in camp right now for preparing for Fresno Kendo. I know that if he got that call, he would gladly pay Okendo that step aside money and take the fight Wilder for the title. So yeah, Briggs. I mentioned even though he hasn't been in the ring in a while, Brian Jennings is another one. There's options for Wilder, so I think he got a bit of a pass for the Povetkin one because I don't know, he got a pass for it because it was a first time thing, and he didn't know how to deal with it. You want to give a guy a benefit of the doubt in a situation like that, but this is the second instance in where you're gonna have to find an opponent on short notice, and you have a very coveted title belt, so a lot of guys would be very keen on fighting for it. Short notice or no short notice, they would fight for that belt. So make the call to somebody who's not a bum, who's not past the prime, who's not a faded ex-champion, who's not, the same height as me. Fight somebody who's worth, the fans tuning into whatever, PBC on Fox, PBC on any, whatever channel it's going to be on. make it to where the fans should be actually get excited for it. Because if you want to know why Deontay Wilder's not a star, it's because he's fighting guys like Chris Arreola in his like third or fourth title defense. So that's what it is, man. Jarrell Miller, Luis Ortiz, on record, coming out and saying that they would take February 25th with Deontay Wilder, along with Gerald Washington. So that's 3 viable options for Wilder. If you don't take one of those 3 guys, I mean, what more can we say? I already think, in my opinion, you guys can make of it what you want. Deontay Wilder has good knockout power, but I've always deemed him as a protected fighter and a very unproven champion. So let me know. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Who should Wilder fight? You know, should it be a Gerald Washington? Should it be a Jarrell Miller? Should it be a Luis Ortiz? Which one of those 3 makes the most sense and is the most makeable fight in your opinion? Leave, like I said, leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dang It. So until next time, take care, guys.